For Margaret, I think it's similar, the Phoenix Rising. She has the Phoenix Rising tattoo on her back, and it's awesome to go on that ride with her.
Oh, you can't. I just want to think about that for. I'm going to work on it in my notebook and try to figure out, because it's a good question. I mean, and it really, I would like.
I didn't know we could do that.
My question is to Moon. How different is it from playing on your CBS role from Journeyman to The Falling Skies on TNT? How different is it?
I love science fiction and those shows, or in that genre. It was different because I think in this show, I'd never played a doctor before. It felt like a more cerebral character, and I played a mother, so it was different. I wasn't as physical. I was a more passive person, and even though it's in the same genre, it wasn't about being sexy. It's simply about being a doctor and a mother and a human being.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
People who watch your show. And my question is for Colin. I was wondering what it's like for you as an actor to play a bad guy, and what about that is nice?
Well, not to call myself a good actor, but the better actors, I think, won't necessarily, you don't play somebody as a bad guy. Nobody thinks of themselves as a bad guy. I will say that it's awesome. It's a fantastic part to play. I remember when I first just read the audition scenes, and I thought, this is not your normal, everyday foil. This guy's got some depth. He's incredibly intelligent. And if anything, I'm still a little blown away by all the people here, because I think when we're all doing what we're doing, certainly for me, you take it very, very seriously. And I can joke and all that kind of stuff. And I'm a pretty nice guy, but when you're working, you really, really get into this stuff. And I mean, I went full guns on the audition. I mean, I had the hair and the beard and the tattoos and the whole 9 yards. So for me, I've always been a character actor. My favorite actors are all character actors. So just to be gifted such a role, and to be, if anything, to have the trust that they thought I could pull it off is wonderful. But it's just odd that you're into it, you're working every day, you're doing what you're doing, and then all of a sudden we come out and there's this gigantic crowd of people here that hopefully appreciate what you do. So I'm a little bit overwhelmed by it.
Hi there. First, I would just like to say you're a great hit back in Brazil, so we love you back there. I would like to know if we're going to see different kinds of aliens from the ones we've seen so far.
State of the Pan.
Spoiler alert. Colin, you're not a good actor, you're an amazing actor. My question is John Pope getting more screen time? Because after the first pilot and like the second episode, he's like gone. So, come on.
I can only hope. I will say this, I've been incredibly grateful for the time I've been granted on the show, because it's a wonderful ensemble cast, and there's a lot of stories to tell. So I'm just really grateful for what I've had thus far, and if it's made any kind of impact, that's more than I could possibly imagine. But that would be a question for these two gentlemen over here to the left, three rather,
We'll put it in Will's notebook.
Thanks for the compliment. I appreciate that. Thank you.
I think you're awesome in Hannah Montana. And also, I wanted to know why you guys use the radios for the aliens to talk with you guys, or radio signals.
Why do we use them?
Yeah.
Well, that was just a decision we worked up as we were coming up with the stories. We wanted to find a way for the aliens to communicate. One thing that's cool about the skitters, and that as part of goes into the design of them, was that we did not want aliens that you could walk up to and shake their hand and say, "We surrender," or something like that. And so communication is very difficult, and so even discovering how to communicate with them, we wanted to come up with a challenge, and that's where the radio idea came from.